Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel and thanks for clicking on this video. Today we are heading to Factory Heads Cafe, which is around 20 miles away from here. And it's a beautiful weather today here in the UK, Nottingham, around 16 degrees, 17 degrees. So I'm gonna make most out of this weather. So without any further ado, let's go. So Factory Heads Cafe we are heading to, and the main aim is to just chill for a bit there and look out all the bikes that are gonna come in. So the big difference that I have noticed is the Indian biking community is completely different and the community here is completely different. Especially back in India, motorbiking is more like an utility. You use it for commuting and those kind of stuff, whereas over here it's more like an hobby. So as long as you are on a two-wheel, you are part of that community. And also the average biker here in the UK are more around in their 50s. That's the reason, getting a license, getting a motorbike is not very big thing here, but getting a license over here is a very big thing. So, and also government kind of discourages people to get onto motorbike because obviously it's not safe. So you can say it's a very dying culture, and really depends on people like us to maintain this community and encourage people in this community, and that's what we are here for. So, and also it's gonna be my first ride on my motorbike to a cafe. So I'll just go there, and if I see some twisties, I'll let you know. But one thing about this motorbike is, irrespective what gear you are in, even in the slow moving traffic, you can pick up the speed and be on your way, which I found very great. And coming from a Royal Enfield single cylinder, not a very new thing, but thought I would mention. So constantly hitting 60, 70 on here, and very stable, very stable. And also I'm with a pillion, so, and obviously the coal power station. Wow, isn't this some beautiful sight, man? And also one thing I want to mention, unlike Indian expressway, so first of all, bikes are allowed here on expressway, which are called motorway here, because back in India bikes are not allowed on a expressway. Also one thing, the highways and the expressways here are not as forgiving as back in India. So one minor fault and it could be fatal. I think we are very nearby to the place because it's just 4 minutes away, and you can see so many bikers coming down here and giving you a nod. Every time they give you a nod, it feels so surreal, And by the way, we are very nearby to East Midlands Airport. Oh my gosh, there's a cyclist here. How can you even cycle on those steep pathway, man? That is so ridiculous. But yeah, hats off to him. There's another biker. There you go. Oh damn, isn't this a heaven? This is an absolute heaven. Here we are, Factory Heads Cafe. It was a beautiful ride. You had fun?
I really had fun of it. It was so nice.
And look at all these bikes, man. I wasn't expecting these many to be here. I was like,
Oh my god!
like I knew about
So happy.
Superbike factories in Donington, but I had no clue where the Factory Heads Cafe is.
And not beautiful, like it's cloudy but yet sunny, and it's like the temperature is perfect.
So we're gonna have some fun and have some coffee.
Yeah.
Can I get the latte, please? One latte, please. Thank you. So here we are, Factory Heads Cafe. So I thought we are just going to Factory Heads Cafe. On my side, I just googled motorbike cafe nearby and this one popped up, and I didn't even check that it's in Donington Park. When I was making my way here, I realized Superbike Factory is also right here. So they are kind of like connected. So basically, Factory Heads Cafe is a cafe by Superbike Factory. So it was a pleasant surprise. I always wanted to come to Superbike Factory because they host kind of a lot of event. But yeah, I think I just got lucky, and we are so nearby to East Midlands Airport. The bikes are revving so high, so sometimes I just get puzzled if it's airplane that's coming by or it's a loudest motorbike in here. But yeah, we're just gonna have some coffee. Weather is nice, beautiful place around here. Have some, and then we'll be on our way. So let me show you some key bikes that I spotted here, starting with the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. Don't you think this looks absolutely stunning? And the next one is Laverda Jota. Now this is a proper brute. The Laverda Jota was the fastest thing on two wheels back in the day, but it won't let you forget it. It's got that 180-degree crank that sounds absolutely mental. Not smooth, just raw Italian power. It's heavy, it's orange, and it's got enough character to make every modern bike feel a bit, well, boring. And Honda 404, absolute art, isn't it? The 404 is the gentleman's cafe racer. It's small, it's light, and it's got a 6-speed gearbox that loves to be thrashed. It's not about the speed here, it's about how it makes you feel at 10,000 RPM. Next one, Suzuki Katana. The Katana is already a sharp bit of kit, but this one's special. It's rocking the classic Heron Suzuki livery, a proper nod to the legendary Barry Sheen. You get all that modern reliability and 150 horsepower, but with a soul that's firmly rooted in the golden age of racing. And Ducati 999. The 999 was the black sheep of the Ducati family, but it's aged like a fine wine. People obsessed over those stacked headlights, but on the road, it's pure drama. It's a triple world champion with an engine that just wants to go. Bold, polarizing, and brilliant. And yeah, our Continental GT had quite a few people coming up absolutely fascinated by the bike. I was more than happy to share a bit of the history of the Royal Enfield Cafe Racer and the whole cafe racer scene in general. Honestly, it's a topic I feel I could never really get tired of. We did a tour of the Superbike Factory while we were there, of course, which was a treat. Well, that was it. We packed up. My DIY navigation completely gave up on me and the GoPro finally died. So I hope you had a good one watching this. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Can you see this fly over here?